What I wanted to do is go through metabolism so that we can all understand exactly what it is. You've cut down on your calories, you're being more active, you're not losing weight. So we're going to blame on metabolism. Your metabolism describes all the processes that continue inside your body all day to keep you alive, make sure your organs are functioning properly, make sure you're breathing, repairing your cells, eating and digesting your food. So these chemical processes require energy. The minimum amount of energy your body requires to carry out these processes is called your basal metabolic rate, or your BMR. So according to National Health Research, that accounts for anything between 40 and 70% of your body's daily energy or calorie requirements, because your energy and your calorie are the same things. So depending on your age and your lifestyle, a slow metabolism is more accurately described as a low BMR. So there's lots of calculators online that you can do to work out what that is, but we've already worked that out for you. So once we know what your weight is, and that's all put into MyFitnessPal, you'll know how many calories you're meant to have a day. So do some people have a faster metabolism than others? Body size, age, gender, your genes all play a role in the speed of your metabolism. So muscle cells require more energy to maintain than fat. So people with more lean muscle tissue will have a faster metabolism. I'm not saying they need to be big and bulky, but the more muscle you have, the more calories you need. As we get older, we tend to gain fat and lose muscle. So this explains why you might feel that you've got a slow metabolism, because it's slowing down as you get older. So, men tend to have a faster metabolism because they have more muscle mass, heavier bones, less body fat than women. So your metabolism may be partly determined by your genes, although we don't fully understand how this works yet because there hasn't been enough research. Your genes will play a role in your muscle mass, and your ability to grow muscle will both affect your metabolism. So am I fat because of a slow metabolism? Is that what you're thinking? People who struggle to lose weight often blame a slow metabolism, but there's not enough evidence to say that people have a slow metabolism. Your metabolism is governed by your amount of muscle mass, how much you move each day. So overweight people will have a faster metabolism than thinner people. Larger bodies require more energy to carry out your normal base activities. People tend to eat more than they think they do. So when we ask people to write down everything they consume in a day, many people will actually report way under what they actually eat. Not consciously, it's just something that happens. People forget what they're eating, and you're putting weight on because of this slow metabolism. It's actually because you're eating and drinking more calories than you are burning. And that may be a bit of tough love, it may be really hard to accept, but staying on top of the numbers and how many calories you're having is really, really important. This 12-week plan is to help you lose weight by tracking your calories. Yeah. So if you lose weight too quickly, then that may actually slow your metabolism, because these crash diets and calorie restricted, where they're too restricted and you're just having juices and different things like that, it will break down your muscle to use for energy because you're not having enough. So it's really important to keep that basic level of calories as well, because the lower your muscle mass, the slower your metabolism will be. Then it becomes really hard, because then when you start eating normally, your body puts that back on as fat and you end up actually weighing more than you did before. So how can you speed up your metabolism? Yeah, so there's lots out there that says there's certain foods and drinks that can boost your metabolism. You don't need to buy anything expensive. Green tea, black coffee, spices, all of those readily available. But the evidence behind all of this is quite weak. So anybody who's advertising something that's going to speed up your metabolism hasn't had the research done. Don't waste your money. Yeah, it's about how many calories you burn through physical activity. So the more active you are, the more calories you burn, the more muscle mass you have, the faster your metabolism will be. So what we want you to do, be more active. People who fidget more, all of that whatever movement you're doing is burning calories. So the most effective way of burning calories and getting your metabolism up is aerobic exercises, strength training, and generally being more active. I hope that helped to explain it for you. So we're not going to blame on metabolism, but we are going to look at ways of making sure that the calories we're eating are being burnt off. So that's what it's all about. Any questions, let me know, put a comment in. Happy to answer any questions that you have.